Mic check. Hey, there's the audio. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate it. I know you can hear me now because I can see my levels bumping here. Mike, man, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Jenna, would you please come get in this live? These people want to see you. They don't give a crap about me. Mikey, you're here. Who else is here? Somebody else is here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, there's 3 people in this bad boy. Thank y'all for being here. Jenna is yet to come get in the shot, but she's going to be on this live with me. We are meal prepping. We're cooking our... There she is. We are meal prepping. We are... we turn that down a little bit. Candace is back.
Hey,
That's a shocker. Candace is here. Candace, she's here for every live. She watches every video. Thank you, Candace. Patricia Lane, my mother is in the comments. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
So, this is a live meal prep. We're just cooking our food. EK, what's happening? We're cooking our food. This is not a behind the scenes video. We've been doing that lately. Yeah. And we got some things we're gonna announce here about the podcast. Let's get to cooking. Let's do this. Tonight we're using an air fryer, and I want you to tell me, do you want me to do like a review / meal prep video with an air fryer? Because I've been obsessed with an air fryer lately. My dad and my mom let me borrow their air fryer, and it's the greatest thing ever.
You are getting it back.
It is. No, they're getting it back because we're getting a bigger one. All right, see here. Right there, where Jenna's covering it up, right there. Get out of the way, Jenna. Right there. Get out of the way. See it? Oh, all right, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Come on, let's get a little closer here. A little closer. Oh no, what'd I do? I broke it. There we go. There's the air fryer. We're doing some potatoes. We're gonna be doing some tomatoes.
How do I get this?
How do you get that apart?
I need to put it in there.
Oh, I got you. Change this song. This is not.
You don't like this song?
No, I like it. It's just I'm trying to get jacked up. Here. Here, fix it. Your savior.
Thanks.
Candace says yes. I want to try wings on one. Yeah? I'm not a big fan of wings, but Jenna,
Why is that, Matthew?
I'm not a big fan of wings because I had food poisoning a few years ago and I almost died. I legit needed a paramedic, Mike. No, I'm serious. I vomited for 14 hours. I should have gone to the hospital. I was dehydrated. I was super dehydrated. So Candace wants to see a meal prep with the air fryer, and Mike says wings. I feel that I should do that for you guys. Mike Tavener, podcast update. I'm gonna be saying some stuff here about it. I'm sure you saw the little here, let me switch back to that camera. All right, can you see the lights flickering there? That is the podcast studio there. And I know y'all have seen the podcast studio, but we've been creating some magic in there. We actually recorded the 10th episode today. And yeah, we're just backlogging, making sure we have content sort of ahead, and it's been good stuff. Actually, when we hop off of this live at about 5:30, 5:45, we're actually going to be doing another podcast with a fantastic personal trainer named Corey Bennett. He actually trained me as a personal trainer. Incredible guy. Don't say that. They can't hear you, so your insults don't reach this far. Thank y'all for being here. What are we cooking tonight? Good question. You're glad the number 2 logo won. I was legitimately back and forth with it. So the first logo, I made that one by hand, designed and tweaked and for so long, and then so I hired out. I actually had a total of like 6 logos made, and I had to narrow it down. I really didn't want to put 6 options out, and it came down to those 2, and I was just back and forth with, I liked this piece of this one, and I liked that piece of that one. I didn't like that, and So I was really happy to include you guys. And thank you so much. There's so many. I had almost 100 people combined, I think. Almost 100 people voted between Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Yahoo, Google. No, it was Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And it was just so awesome that you guys voted. I really appreciate it. Mel's fitness journey. What's happening, bro? So before you hopped on, Jenna just said Mel. So Mel, before you hopped on there, we were talking about meal prepping with the air fryer. So Mel has an idea for a video, and it's basically meal prepping like Matt, I guess. So yeah, maybe we should use the air fryer. Maybe that could be like a dual episode, or maybe I should do the both. I don't know. When is the new gym opening? So we shot the last vlog today in the old gym that you'll see. That vlog, of course, is coming out Friday. The new gym opens up the 12th so next week. Mel, if you're off Friday, by the way, man, I'm helping the gym move on Friday in the morning time. So if you want to slide by, I don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. Thanks. Mel, you wanted number 1 to win. You know, I had bits and pieces of me that wanted the first logo to win. Oh, I think we got the air fryer. Nah, they're not even close, but just so you can see what it looks like. A little potato action.
Potato.
Here you go. Alright, get out of the way.
Did you shake it?
I shaked it. I shook it.
Shaked it.
They were both really cool. EK, thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's one thing about me that I'm still trying to break is, like, I don't even like using the term perfectionism. It's just super particular. I love branding. I love the way things look, and I love to be able to sort of control that. So it was tough to narrow it down, and there was a part of this. There was an uncomfortability of me just saying uncomfortability. I'm sure it's not. But there was this piece of me that was like, I just have to put it out. I have to establish it. I got to get this thing going. I didn't wait. I didn't want to wait any longer. You know, it's been almost 4 months. I think it's been 4 months since I said I was going to start a podcast, and there was just a lot to do to build the space and all of what you've seen. But I'm just super happy with the way everything's turning out. It's going really well. We're able to crank these episodes out so quickly, and you know, with how long these videos take to make and all the content that I make. You know, now putting out 3 videos a week, like I want to make sure that I deliver a podcast that's of value, and you know, I had to find the equipment for that, so that's why it took so long.
You put me in charge of finding the content and the subject matter.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a co-host, you got work to do, woman. You can't just sit there and be pretty. Love the air fryer. My wife uses it a lot. Really? How have we never talked about this? I'm just obsessed. So my parents are letting me borrow it, and dude, I'm just doing everything. Right now we're doing tomatoes and potatoes. Tomato potato buddy. And yeah, this live's gonna go for about 30-45 minutes. We're hopping off. We're gonna do another podcast with a guy named Corey Bennett. He's the trainer that trained me.
Is he coming for sure?
Huh?
Is he coming for sure?
He's not coming here. We're calling him in via Google Hangout.
Okay.
So yeah, we're hopping and moving, and Holden's coming over after we do the podcast, and we're shooting a video, so got a lot happening.
Busy.
Mike, I say quit worrying about value and make something you enjoy. Oh, no, don't get it twisted, brah. Everything I put out, you know, I enjoy doing it, without a doubt. I mean, it's me, you know, it's me. I don't know who that is. That might be Holden? Who was that? All right. Mike, but I appreciate you saying that. You know, I don't want to just make videos where I'm like, hey, look at me, look at this. You see this? It's ridiculous. I think Holden's here. Yo.
I heard you say my name.
You're early, bro.
Thought I'd come by.
Hey, Holden Harmon here. This
Hey,
is
how's it
a
going?
real YouTuber.
Yeah,
He's
right.
a real YouTuber.
No.
Go look at his channel. He's doing so well. He's doing so well.
How's it going?
The algorithm's been really good to you.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Been good.
We got Mel in the chat. We got Mike. We got EK. We got Candace. We got my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Air fryer is game changer. Corey Bennett trained you. I never thought you had a personal trainer. How'd you even know? Did I say Corey Bennett? No. So hey, he did not train me as far as like my own fitness. He trained me as a trainer. He trained me to be a trainer. So you remember I was telling you I took that prep course to take the certification to get the license, and he did that course, and dude, he was so smart. He's so smart. Wait a minute, are you at 7,000? You're not 7. You're at 6,100, 6,200. No, Mike, he's don't give him too much credit. He's only at 6,200, 7,000 subs. He's getting there.
Holden is the man. Yeah, Mel knows what's up.
Yeah, so let's get to cooking.
Holden has 6,250 subscribers as of this moment.
Yeah!
That's right. Yeah. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
So you drop down here.
Oh, okay. Was I supposed to come over today?
Yeah, but
You're supposed to come over always.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
no. But I got the podcast.
Gosh, I'm just so tall for this. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, no, I got the podcast at 6. This will be 30, 45 minutes.
Was that me supposed to come over today and do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Corey Bennett's it's a guy you've never met.
I'm really bad about managing my time, so I forget when I'm supposed to show up to places. I usually rely on people to be like, "Hey, Holden, are you still coming to XYZ?" And I say, "Oh yeah, I am."
Why don't you tell them about the video we're shooting tonight?
Or the content we're starting to work on.
Right, that thing we've talked about. So, the video we're shooting tonight is
Nerd.com.
a good video that I know a lot about. What are we shooting tonight?
We're watching the...
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know if we were doing that tonight or I thought it was next week.
No. Doing it tonight. Remember we talked about it? Andy's coming over?
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot.
I'm glad that
But I'm
conversation
so
was
excited.
impactful.
I'm so excited though because it's gonna be a good one.
Well, explain what it is.
Okay, you got it. So Matt has never seen Star Wars.
And neither have I.
So Matt and Jenna have never seen Star Wars, which is crazy to me, absolutely insane. So we're going to watch all of the Star Wars movies, and I'm going to be making a video. So we're going to watch them all. They're going to give us a quick review after each movie until we get through all of them, and see what they think. So it should be pretty fun. That's it. Yeah.
I've never sat down and really watched a Star Wars movie all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've always just been kind of like, I don't get it. That's not my thing. But I can't say that I don't like it when I haven't really given it a chance.
But even from a cultural perspective, there's a lot of stuff that I've watched that I don't like, but it's good to at least be aware of them. Like The Walking Dead, even if you don't watch it, it's good to have an awareness of it. Lord of the Rings, just all these pop culture things. Or you could live under a rock. Do what you want.
That's MattLane.
Holden, wait a minute, Claire. Oh, okay. Mike was saying no. 7,000 is the next step. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Who does the cooking, me or Bree? We split it up.
Chef Boyardee does
No,
the cooking.
I don't count that as cooking. We split it up. Whenever we do cook, sometimes we'll cook together because we're sweet like that.
Aww.
Aww.
Bree posted that photo of me today.
Oh yeah.
I laughed out loud again. LOL'd.
Very good, Matt. Matt's gonna help me with some designs and stuff.
Yeah, I started working
Allegedly.
on it last night. I know you responded. I've been kind of busy.
I know. I had that decent design started last night
Mm-hmm.
before we even left the restaurant, and Matt,
Hijacked it.
yeah, he said it was terrible, so I deleted it.
No, I didn't say
Okay.
it's terrible. It's just it's got some work to do.
Can I switch to this camera? Is that a thing I can
Switch. So click on B.
do? Got it. Oh, neat.
Hey, how you doing over there?
Very cool.
It's overexposed too. Man.
I don't know how to change it.
I've changed it before. I know that I have.
So I was looking up in Mac. You have to get some type of third-party software that can change on a Mac, and I don't know how to get back into my Mac account because the phone number I had whenever I first got on is no longer my number, and I can't send it to my email. So that's where we're at with that.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
How was work, Holden? Remember this was recorded.
It was good. I loved it.
You have to say with more enthusiasm for it to be.
It was a lot of
really
fun. I'm having a great time. It's amazing.
When's your last day on site?
It's going to be August 14th. I'll be working from home like a grandma who knits pot holders.
Do you want me to buy you some yarn?
Yeah.
All right. Keeping up with the chat.
What's your genre?
Mike says I've watched one. I'm not a fan. Hey, bro. Feel like you're on my side. Appreciate.
Depends on which one, Mike.
Mel said I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I did see it. Mel said that's un-American.
Thank you, Mel.
What is Holden's day job?
What's my day job? I work.
Being awesome.
What's more important is what's your night job?
Hey.
Stripper.
That's what his lives are. You've been missing out.
That's actually my day job. My night job.
That's really how we met Holden.
Hey, you want a cold one?
Sure. Can I get the blackberry flavor? I don't.
You
I
think
don't
that just
like
because you think you're like a real YouTuber, you just get to pick what you want now? That's fine.
What
That's
about
fine.
In the door.
Anyway, my day job. I work at Sacred.
It's not cold.
Very boring. I don't know how to make this entertaining. I talk to people who don't have insurance, and I try and get them insurance. I try and get them coverage of some kind.
Excuse me, sir. How much money do you have?
Yeah. The worst part is that my job requires me to talk to people that have Medicare, if that's their only insurance, and so they're usually like 70, 80 plus years old, so they don't know anything about their income and stuff. And so here I come in on a unit with a bunch of nurses who I don't know.
A sick person.
And all they see is just me yelling at this 80-year-old woman who's just trying to survive. She's just trying to make it
Why
till
are you
tomorrow.
yelling at her?
And I go, how much money do you have? And she goes, what? What do you want? How much money do you have? And then I got one of the nurses come in. They'll go, can I help you? I'm like, mind your own business. Do you have any bank accounts? That's what I do for a living. I yell at old people.
What's your social security number?
Actually, I have to ask that too. And a lot of the older generation, they don't like giving that out.
Yeah. I have to ask that a lot too for my job, and I get a lot of crazy looks.
Patient care rep or something to
Yeah,
that effect.
patient service rep is my job title. Which we'll be switching here shortly because my company, that is very good. They are going to be no longer contracted with the hospital. So they had to find jobs for all of us. And none of us are, as a matter of, we've lost about half our workforce. That's just fact. That's nothing bad about the company. That's just fact. Anyway, so it should be fun. So I'll be working from home, which is great. And will definitely be great. So what is this?
This is a vegan.
Yeah, so as I was getting into before Holden interrupt us, what are we cooking? Great question.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing these vegan. Is vegan or vegetarian? They're veggie. Wait a minute.
Like a vegan.
Morningstar is pretty vegan, though. I think
They've got some vegetarian, but some vegan stuff.
Anyway,
I think
not really
these are
why
vegetarian.
I like them. I just like them.
I'm on it.
Good.
Oh, there's egg white, so
Oh,
it's
milk,
So it's
yeah.
vegetarian. Vegetarian.
veggie.
Jenna likes them just because they're straight up veggies, almost all veggies, and they've got like a chipotle taste to them. They're super easy. They're this is what you're looking at here. I know y'all have seen those if you've watched any of my meal prep videos.
Yeah, so they're ready to eat right out of the box.
Yeah.
Just, you don't have to cook them.
We're doing green beans, broccoli. We're doing some beef. We got the potatoes, the tomatoes. So the air fryer.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, hogs, dogs.
Is
Seen that video?
Is that a wrap?
Yeah, from this. The thanks. Continue. I'm
I
sorry.
thought that was a wrap. So actually tonight, because you were coming over, because we planned
That's
that
right.
last
Yes.
night. Yeah.
What time did we say?
We said 7 p.m.
Right.
Right. I miss the people from Sacred, but I do not miss Purple Palace at all. Yeah. So Mike, for the people in the chat, Mike, he's an EMT. He's a paramedic.
Oh.
And he was a teletech, so he watched people's heart rhythms all day. So if they died, he was like, "Hey, by the way,
okay.
get down there." He used to work there, but now he's land surveying. Hey, did I see you say you post something about passing a test? Because I know you've been in school
Are y'all
and
hiring?
doing things. And let's see, vegan burger doesn't sound tasty. No, Mel, it's pretty good. It is. I don't eat it because it's Chipotle. I've just never been a fan of Chipotle. I think you'd like it.
I've had some good vegan or vegetarian burgers myself, actually. I don't know if I'd like this one, personal preference, but there are some good ones out there, even from Morningstar. So,
All right, wait a minute. Mike Tavner says, Mel or Matt, will you be doing Awesome Burger from Burger King? Supposedly they're vegan or something.
oh yeah, you should.
Oh, Mel, get on it, man.
And the Burger King taco while you're at it.
Yeah.
What? That's so. Oh God. So actually, Mel, I'm just gonna say right now, man, you should jump on that because Jenna and we are planning on doing a
Mel, I'll go with you. I'm gonna try it.
No,
you
babe.
never got me my blackberry drink.
I'm
gonna get it,
It's in
but
the
I just
freezer.
wanted to
It's
be
in the
aware
freezer.
that
It's not cold.
it was
It's
never
in the
given to
freezer.
me.
It's in the freezer. Babe, what was that video?
At the record show, I offered one to you.
What's the video that we were gonna do, or that we're going to do? It was about fast foods, right?
That's top secret information.
We're gonna be doing a fast food video.
Yep.
It's coming.
Really?
It hasn't been shot. It hasn't been scripted or anything yet.
Yep.
Oh, I know you want to be involved, Holden.
Jeez. Sorry for breathing. How much money do you make?
That was good stuff.
But I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I gotta take my dog out. I gotta get ready for our video tonight.
Yeah, that I had no idea
that I've been
about.
thinking about all day. Oh my god.
Yes,
So-
yes, I barely passed college algebra. Me and you both, bro.
Oh, I love college algebra.
That's a shock. Gotta be in. What just happened?
That's usually the reaction I get when I say that.
Barely passed it to B. So I have 3
B's a good
semesters.
grade.
Yeah. So I have 3 semesters until I am done.
Oh, B in
If I go
Spanish.
hard.
I
Nice,
see.
nice. Okay, awesome, man. I have to try it out. Thanks. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Mel, for real, you need to hop on that, bro.
Burger King's tacos are fire? I'll try them then.
That's just. EK, I had the Beyond Burger. It was very good, but I don't know what they add to it. They put in the red dye that resembles blood from a real burger. Blood? EK, I hated math. Hey, right here, man.
I hated math.
Right here.
I liked math. I
Shock.
didn't like
Total
geometry, but I liked the algebra.
That's a total shock.
Math is a universal language. You
No.
could be anywhere in the world, and everybody can speak the language of math.
Mel's fitness journey. What BK taco are good? Wow, now you got me intrigued, Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out too.
Mike.
All right, guys. Holden is signing off. Make sure you go check out my channel, youtube.com/Holden Hardman.
Bunch of fun content there.
Yeah,
For sure.
Matt's in a lot of them.
Yep, for
So,
sure.
all right. God bless.
All right, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, you will. Oh, for the video, right?
God,
sure.
hold it. It's a live video. Lord. Fat to Fit Nerd. Thanks for stopping by. The fast food video sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, got a lot happening here. Want to get this podcast launched, and we're gonna go hard here. Go try it, guys. That taco was way better than Taco Bell. Most fast food tacos. Taco Bell is like a kind of a more pricey. What's the word? What's the word? Laxative. That's the word. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. Hold on. All right, so I'm doing egg whites here. Got these from Sam's, come in a big old pack. This is 50 grams of protein right here. I pour it in like you just saw, and I cut it in half, so that's my breakfast for 2 days. Jenna's still eating whole eggs. I have a photo shoot coming up soon. It was kind of a last minute thing, so I'm cutting calories where I can, sort of leaning down a little bit. Matt, Jenna, got to run. I'm training a new nurse. That's a shock, Mel. You're always training a new nurse, bro. Right on. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Probably next week we need to tie up because I think we were trying to get up this week, right? Get at me next week. Let's get the video done because I know you said you wanted to do that. Mike, diarrhea-inducing food item is what I think when... Wait a minute. Slow down, Matt. Diarrhea-inducing food item is what I think you were looking for, Matt. That is exactly the phrase that I would use if my brain wasn't scrambled. Mike Tavner. Later, Mel. Later, Mike. Mel, you still there? Got a little announcement. Jenna and I, we haven't really said what the actual official release date. Jenna, I'm about to tell them about the podcast release date. Come here. I haven't released a video on this yet. Jenna, come on, you're killing me. The anticipation, right? We got a bunch of episodes done much quicker than I was thinking it would be. So it looks like we moved up the release date, even though we haven't set an official date. Yeah! Get in here! Appreciate you guys being here. Seriously, I'm waiting on Jenna to come back, and then I'll release the news. Again, we haven't told the public this yet. I wanted to mention it to you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. So Jenna and I today finished episode number 10 of the podcast. We've been recording. Yeah. We've been tweaking. We've been doing all sorts of stuff. We're actually recording another podcast when we're done with this live here in about... We're going to go till 5:45 at the latest. At 6 o'clock, we're recording another episode. But long story short, we were saying at the end of this month, we're going to release the podcast. Our original goal was to release it on August 16th because that'll be 10 years that we've been together. But it was just looking like we weren't going to be able to do it. But we just cranked out the episodes. So we're going to release it August 16th. So August 16th, you will be able to download it on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play. I don't even know where all the places, but it's numerous platforms.
Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. Next Friday it's coming out, August 16th. Again, you guys are first to know. We haven't said anything to anyone. Actually, Holden doesn't know. I hadn't told Mel. I hadn't told my mom. Yeah, y'all are the first to know. So thank you for being on the live. Fat to Fit Nerd, would anyone be able to get your podcast? I often hear people talk about podcasts for Apple users, but would an Android user be able to use it? Absolutely. So that's kind of the cool thing. We use this service or server that's called Libsyn, and what Libsyn is we upload all our episodes to it, and then they upload it to iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I think there's some way you can listen to it on Twitter. We'll have like a main actual page that you can go to and listen to if for some reason you couldn't download it on an app. And there's at a certain point, we're going to be doing a video version of the podcast, and I'm going to be starting the Better Than Yesterday Everyday Podcast YouTube channel. We wanted to hold off on that. We wanted to get the rhythm of the podcast down before we were just throwing out videos that weren't, good in value. That was a reminder for the podcast. So Stitcher Radio will. Yep, it will be. Yep.
Are you gonna make rice?
Yeah, I do need to make rice. Do it now.
I don't know how to make rice.
Get a measuring cup, the big measuring cup. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, Stitcher Radio. So I'm super excited. Like it's finally coming. And yeah. So I'm excited. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, I don't think I've mentioned this either on the episode. You're going to hear it. But for every review that you guys leave for the first 8 weeks of the podcast, so up until October 16th, if you leave a review on iTunes, because iTunes is the biggest platform, that's where we really grow is iTunes. If you leave a positive or negative review and then drop me a line at MattLaneFitness@gmail.com, MattLaneFitness@gmail.com, if you do that, I'm going to send you a Better Than Yesterday Everyday Podcast t-shirt. Yeah.
How much rice?
So do 2 cups of rice, and then 4 cups of water. EK YouTube video podcast is gonna be great. Yeah. So, you know me, overthinking. No, there's a piece of equipment that I want to get that's really going to help us make that seamless, because that's the whole goal behind this podcast, is just to be seamless, be able to sit down, record, and then take my little chip out and then upload it. I don't want to have to edit it, because that's going to take time to get it to you, and I just want to get it done. So the easier it is for us to make, the easier it's going to be to get to you. Yeah, and I'm excited about it.
What's that piece of equipment?
Remember that camera that I showed you?
What was it called?
Wevo, I think. It's a special camera made for like live streaming, and that's something that I'm also going to try to do, is live stream the video podcast on the YouTube channel. So, gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Renee, let's see. Slow down, Matt.
How do I do it?
The white button. Yeah, you're good. You're doing it. You're good. You're good.
What else do I
That's
do?
it. Walk away. You're good. Flip the eggs. Flip the eggs. Flip the eggs, please. Patricia Lane. For folks who love fresh veggies, carrots, celery, string beans, Brussels sprouts, etc., come out crunchy and delicious flavor. Oh, Mom, are you saying that the air fryer, you use all that on and it makes it crunchy? Yes, totally agree. I haven't done Brussels sprouts yet. I need to do that. I need to try that.
I can't flip it.
No fair. I'm on Apple. Renee? What do you mean? No. It's gonna be on iTunes, Renee. By the way, Renee, I sent you the cereal that you asked for. So we had some cereal. I sent it to you. I'm hoping it made it to you. I have a little tracking piece from the post office that hadn't told me anything. Mike, you can still create an Apple account and review stuff from iTunes. What? Oh, Renee, you're saying I can't leave a review. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What do you flip the eggs?
Yeah, we'll flip the eggs. Did you already do it?
No. Hey!
Opa! Renee, I got what you're saying. Renee, so are you saying that are you saying you didn't get the package yet? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the Apple podcast? And then, Mom, same for fruit. I haven't tried fruit yet. I need to try pineapple. That'd be really good.
Are these done?
Flip.
Hey!
Coming back, guys. Hang tight.
You don't think these are too thick to go in there?
Whoa. All right, I'm back.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so Renee, you're saying about the Apple podcast. Yeah, I know. So I guess the option would be to make an account and then to review. The problem is that what is happening? Is that yours? Oh, okay. So yeah, the problem is, Renee, that like iTunes is the biggest platform for a podcast to grow. So if there's a review left elsewhere, it's right now with where podcasts are, it's not beneficial to the podcast. And so how the podcast grows is engagement and reviews on iTunes. It's like the lifeblood. If you'd be willing to do the account and review it, I would greatly appreciate it. And we'll get you a shirt. Yeah. Mike Tavner, I don't have an iPhone, but I still have an Apple account that I can leave reviews. Okay, awesome. Now I'm getting it and catching up. Got about 10 more minutes on the live, guys, and then we got to record another podcast. I really appreciate you guys being here. I think I've told you before that these lives, whenever you're concurrently watching, the view time really helps the YouTube channel. But it's awesome because it gives me time to really be able to interact with you guys live and not just in the comments post video. So I really appreciate it. It feels like there was one more thing I wanted to tell you. What was it? I asked you about the air fryer. I told you about the podcast. Oh yeah, so I haven't mentioned this yet, but
Excuse me.
we're trying to figure out how often we're gonna do it. But what we want to do is we want to take questions for the podcast. So like the equipment that I was telling you that I was waiting so long to get, the coolest thing about it is that you can have people call into the show. And I want, anyone and everyone that wants to call into the show and ask a question or be like, hey, you guys suck or whatever.
No, we prefer you to not call.
Well, yeah, I can edit that out. But like, I want there to be some sort of call-in feature for anybody that wants to be on the podcast. And so I don't know if we're going to do that like once a month at some point or a weekly thing. I guess it depends on how much demand there is for it. So we have a lot coming up. The podcast itself is it's going to grow in many different ways, I think. I'm loving podcasting again. If any of you know about the podcast I was on before, I truly love podcasting. It's been 4 months since I've done it, and it's such an awesome medium. It's so fun. And Jenna's been learning and doing really well, and we're sort of gelling and meshing together, and it's just been really cool. She's come up with most of the ideas that we've already recorded, and yeah, it's been so fun. It's fun to be back on a mic. Mike.
Should I make more of my meals than that?
Yes. Oh, Holden came out with a video. I didn't know that.
That's shocking.
Jeremy Branch came out with a video too. Jeremy Branch, he's on YouTube. Could you be any louder? Jeremy Branch, he's on YouTube. He's a good friend of Mike's and I's. Mike and I's. Not Mike and I's. Holden's and I's. Oh man. Alright, what are we doing? Gonna be the one that saves me.
Yeah, what happened to the music?
I turned it down a little bit just to make sure they can hear us. Plus, we're about to have to hop on the mic. And after all,
That's a bit much.
I wonder why. Gonna be the one that saves me. Okay.
Is that about the right amount of gravy?
Yeah, good job. Give you a little different angle here for the heck of it.
Favorite song?
Lily. Hey, dog. Lily.
I'm not prepared.
Oh, there's another dog. Hey, buddy.
Did you get that?
No, do it again. I gotta back up.
Buddy. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, man. Name that song you were just singing, Matt. What song was I just singing? I forget. Babe, what song was I just singing?
I don't know.
Mike, I forget the song I was singing. Will you tell me what name it is so I can name what name it is? My music history is pathetic. Has anybody been wanting a video lately? Has there been something you're like, hey, I wonder about that, or like I wish somebody would do a video on that? Anybody? My ears look really big in this video.
You fly away.
Mike. I think that is cheating. Nah, man, you just tell me and I'll tell you. Alright.
What are you doing with this?
We're gonna use that. It's Wonderwall. What was I singing?
You were singing Wonderwall. I remember now.
I don't remember how it goes. How does it go? I forgot what I was singing. Ooh, this meat is thawed. We're good. We need to put this in the fridge. Man, there's nowhere to put it. Oh no! 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 Don't worry, Jen. I got it.
Those are all your drinks now.
Nope, they're not mine. Oh. Ugh. Oh yeah. They didn't come here to listen to me sing. Can you do a video on plateaus and why you don't see results when you're working out? Yeah, absolutely. When you're working hard, okay. Oh, I was gonna sing it. Today's gonna be the day. Then I'm gonna throw it back to you. Alright, turn it down. Fat to Fit Nerd, I had an Apple account in the past, so it looks like it might be time to bring it out of retirement. I will definitely be leaving a review. Well, you will definitely be getting a t-shirt. I appreciate you. Whenever you drop me a line at MattLaneFitness@gmail.com, what I'll do is I'll ask you what color, what size, where am I shipping it to, all that. Mike, the chiropractors really work. So I've heard back and forth. I've heard medical doctors be like, yeah, it's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of, it's a bunch of like snake oil, like people are selling snake oil. But I'll tell you, when I go to the chiropractor, I feel so much better when I leave. And I've gone for so long now, especially the same chiropractor, that I feel like if it was going to be a placebo effect, that it would have worn off by now, or I would have wised up by now, because I'm pretty self-aware. Of my body. I feel a major difference. For instance, I'll give you an example. I've been having some patella quadricep pain, but I didn't realize that. I was just having patella pain when I would squat, not even with heavy weight, just any weight on my shoulders. And went and saw him, and he was assessing me, and he was telling me, it seems like you're having a shoulder issue as well. And he said, but all it is quadricep tension. And so I've been foam rolling and doing all those therapies, and patella pain's gone. I know this chiropractor pretty well. He's very knowledgeable. He's actually a bodybuilder. I think that if you have the right one, it's just like any medical doctor. It's just like any nurse. It's just like any paramedic. If you have a good one, they can be fantastic. If you have a bad one, they can give that profession a bad name. You got to think, like, due to muscular tension and all that, your bones, your ligaments, your actual vertebrae being out of alignment for too long. I mean, if you're not stretching, it's not good at all. And I mean, that's why you have the pain. I was about to drink this. That's why you have that pain. So Ike said, can you do a video on plateaus, why you don't see results when you're working hard? Yeah, that's a really good idea. I haven't done that. I haven't done a lot of videos talking about mechanics or the training aspect. I've talked about behavior change. I've talked about nutrition. I've yet to really dive into the physicality part. Another side, I posted something on IG today talking about how I'm going to be steering MattLaneFitness towards talking more about toughening up, being tough, grit, working hard, putting in the work, just some of the things that I talk about, but I want to talk about specifically like just toughening up. I feel like a lot of my content is centered around like, hey, love yourself and be good to yourself and all that, which is true, but toughening up, man. If you don't tough through the tough times, you ain't gonna finish. You ain't gonna achieve the goal. Mike Taverner, I like that Fat to Fit. Maybe Jenna and Matt, personal vlog. Would y'all watch a personal vlog? And better yet, when you say personal vlog, what do you mean? Like us going to Walmart or like going to TJ Maxx? What do you mean?
You don't go to TJ Maxx.
I know. I go to TJ Maxx when you force me to. Yeah. Fat to Fit Nerd, because what's the point of getting healthy and living longer if we're not doing things we enjoy in life? Absolutely. So I'd like to see what you guys do for enjoyment. Wow, you'd really watch that? That's awesome.
That means I would have to get you out of the house.
That is, yeah. So Jenna is sort of taken on a role as far as being a content creator. And I think that would be a great thing, Jenna, for you to start a YouTube channel. Just saying here.
You're the editor-in-chief.
So, YouTubers, what they tend to do when they become successful and, start having numbers and are able to financially support themselves, what they typically do is start another YouTube channel doing something. Whether that's vlogging or a completely different niche, they do that for the ability to expand. Whatever that brand or business is, if they have it, they have that ability to expand. And a lot of people do a personal vlog, so them going to the beach or just hanging out. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. I really wouldn't. The content that we put out now, it takes a lot of time. The day jobs that we do have, that takes a lot of time. So we're being very strategic and trying to bring value, but I am not opposed to doing that type of stuff. Absolutely not. You can show how you eat while you're out at a restaurant. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Is that Mike? Yes, that is what will draw people in. Personal vlog, date nights, beach trips, personal choices when you eat out. Yeah. So you can mix in the fitness even if it's personal stuff. Exactly, Mike. You're absolutely right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I tell you what, when MattLaneFitness, when YouTube, when all of the things that I'm doing, when I'm able to use it to financially support myself, I will make it happen. I will make that happen. I will make that happen. It's these moments that you're helping me propel. It's this view time. It's this engagement. It's this interaction. Even the comments that you're leaving helps me. It helps the algorithm and all that stuff. So I truly appreciate it. Holy crap, is it 5:48? Thanks for being my alarm clock, babe.
It is 5:48. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see.
Well, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. We got to run. We got another episode to record. You're the first people to know what's up with the podcast. This video is going to go unlisted until the podcast launches August 16th.
Next Friday.
Yeah, so we're excited. And a lot of good stuff to come. Thank you for being here. Unless anybody has anything, we're about to run. Thank you.
What are you going to do with this mess?
We'll just come back to it. We got to hop on the mics. I want to make sure everything's working before.
Did you turn it
I
off?
called him a little bit earlier. No, I was just making sure. I never like it when people end a live without letting people sort of say bye. Love you too, brother. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys later. Vlog coming Friday. Got a video coming tomorrow. We appreciate you. We're out of here. You don't have to be perfect at this cooking thing, podcasting thing. Just try to be better than yesterday. Every day.
Every day.
See you later, EK. Later, y'all.